12.8 Pointers and unary operators. Before explaining this concept, first I want to explain one point beyond doubt. Beyond doubt. And already I told you, once you create pointer notations, and this is V and this is star PV. P star PV is nothing but an alias of V. That I want to prove, because based on this point only, pointer expressions we created. If you have any doubt in this concept, then you are not convinced with the other expressions and all that. That's why first I want to prove this. V and star PV are one and same. That means, how can I prove that? If you increment V's value, automatically it is reflected in star PV. If you increment or decrement star PV value, automatically it is reflected here. Now, 12.10. Here you see V. V is equal to 5. All the relevant expressions here written to create pointer. And then you have written V's value and star PV value. 7th line you see, you have written V's value and star PV value. V's value is 5, star PV value is also 5. That means star PV, you must believe it. Star PV is nothing but alias of V. Now, I want to give more proof. Now, star PV is equal to 10. Now, he assigned 10 to star PV. Then what you expect? V should reflect the same value. The V's value should be changed accordingly. Now, V is 10, star PV is 10. Now, you assigned 15 to V, then it should be reflected in star PV's value. Star PV is also 15. So, by that conclusive evidence that V star PV is an alias of V. After understanding this point, let us come to this concept, unary operators. Unary operators, already I explained in operators chapter. These are unary incrementation and unary decrementation. In this, what are the variants? Then the variants are then plus plus C, C plus plus, prefix, postfix, prefix incrementation, postfix incrementation, prefix decrementation, postfix decrementation. Now, I hope that you achieved command over this concept. Here, because several confusions are accumulated in one place, it leads to a bigger confusion. That's why once you achieve command over this, another little confusing point I explained, that is scale factor. Now, both these concepts, this is little for a student, prima facie, it is no doubt it is a complex thing. And once you understand the real spirit of that, it is not a big thing. Now what we are doing, now already explained to you, PV. PV is different, is the address. If you apply incrementation and decrementation, post incrementation, post decrementation on PV, how it behaves, you must understand in this chapter. Here, one thing, my role is here very limited, because all these concepts are separately I explained. I explained in detail about pre-incrementation, post-incrementation, pre-decrementation, post-decrementation. And now, already explained what is the behavior on PV. PV, suppose if you add 1 to that, you have to look at its data type. If it is int, it is incremented by 2. If it is long, it is incremented by 4. If it is float, it is incremented by 4. If it is double, it is incremented by 8. If it is char, if it is incremented by 1. That I told. Now, the both concepts I have clubbed here, and I have given a detailed list here. 645 I have given a table. You thoroughly study and understand. And here, 2 programs I have given. 2 programs on the same concept. Carefully understand. And here, actually, one bug is there. I didn't notice that. This will be clarified in webbook, and only in 17th line, one bug is there. That point I will explain. You thoroughly study each and everything, and in the same way, 12.12. Here also one bug is there in same 18th line. 18th line of 12.12. This also in webbook I clarify, but remaining concepts you can comfortably understand. Here one thing I am telling you, actually it is better first to study each and every concept, write your own manual output, what you are expecting out of this, that you write. Thereafter you execute the program, compare the actual output with the manual output. If both are one and same, you know the concept. A little complicated concept. That's why both complexities you have to club in one and then understand. You must have command over unitary operators and you must have command over scale factor. If you understand both the concepts, then only you can solve this one. This is a very important concept. That's why study it properly. And this is the only technique. First, you study all the notations, whatever I have given in 645. You may have a little confusion, little abstraction, not confusion. And now 12.11 and 12.12, you work out and understand the real issue behind it. And here, two bugs are there in both programs, and I will check up and clarify in the web book.